Work, work, work. Hey, work, work, work. Ooh, work. Her confidence setting all time.
All right. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to Logic Lounge with Fleezy Jones, episode 19, brought to you by Block Legend 7, of course. Yeah, 19. One more from 20. Excited to be here, grateful to be here. I'm going to just keep the boat going. Just keep it going, man. Shouts out to everybody that's been rocking with me thus far. We got a long road ahead of us. So anyway, episode 19. What am I gonna do with episode 19? Well, like I say, you know me, I love finding interesting stories on top of talent. So today, my guest is actually an R&B sensation. This brother is from down south. He is from Jackson, Mississippi. Um, he's a singer, songwriter. He's been doing this since he was the age of 3. Inspired by church and things that happen in life, general stuff. And that is Curtis B. This guy, man, when I tell you he has I've been seeing him on the IG streets for a while, and he has a total different flavor. He is like, for one, you could definitely hear he's from the South in his music. When you hear the message, the way that he presents his songs, you can definitely hear that Southern soul in them. And like I say, man, the content that he has in his projects that I've heard, two that I've heard thus far. One being Life, which is an acronym for Living in Forever Every Day. He released in 2020. Then he has a new one, Love Language, that he just released in 2022. And that's the one he's been pushing. And in both of those projects, man, you can just hear that different vibe, that Southern vibe, that from the pain to when he's talking about what he's going through, from the actual care behind the love songs that he presents. So I had to get him on the lounge, man. Like I said, I've been seeing him for a while. And, due to scheduling, I haven't been able to really catch him and vice versa. But finally got him. So going to get him up on the lounge, man, and get him to share his story with us, man. And like I say, this brother is real interesting, and I don't want to give too much because I'd rather give it while he's up here with me. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, like I say, let's bring up the great Curtis B. I'm going to send him an invite, and we're going to get this interview started. Shut a live, man. Thank you for coming in. Let's get this going. Bear with me, folks. Everything's coming up.
Yep.
Yo, what's good, brother?
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good, Fleezy? Let me
Man,
share this live. Let me share this live out real quick.
do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Can you hear me clear?
Yes, sir. I can. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you real good, man. Yo, shouts out, man. Curtis B, thank you for coming to the lounge today, man. How your Wednesday going thus far?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Hey, hey, man. Let me know when you're ready, man. And like I say, shout out to everybody in the live.
course, this is brought to you by the Great Block Legend 7. We get to pick the brain of the great Curtis V today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tag all these people in here. God, dog, boy.
Hey, man, I understand. Hey, yo, and shouts out, man. I talked to Curtis earlier, man. He was letting me know this will be his first 2023 interview, and I'm honored to say it's on the Logic Lounge. So, yeah, man, I'm excited, brother.
Yes,
I'm excited.
sir. Yes, yes, sir. Okay. It ain't gonna let me put no more in that one. All right. I can now share it out to everybody else.
Uh,
For sure, for sure.
all right, we good to go, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, like I say, man, thank you for coming to the lounge, man. Like I say, this has been a long time coming. I was just telling the people that I've been checking you out for a while on the IG streets, man, and definitely like the flavor that you bring into this R&B field, man. You got a real soulful feel with a story to tell behind it, and of course, that's gonna always get my attention, man. So I just want to definitely thank you for coming today, man. Can you hear me, brother? You look like you're frozen. If you can hear me, brother, I can't hear you.
There you go. All right, we good?
Yeah, we good to go, bro.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right.
But like I say, man, you know what I mean? So you're hailing from Jackson, Mississippi, right? Born, born and
Most
raised?
definitely. Yep. Born and raised Jackson, Mississippi, man.
Okay, and currently you are in Texas now?
Yep. I'm in Arlington, Texas.
Okay, okay. How long you been in Texas?
I've been back. I really been back and forth to Texas. I, I say a total of 4 years in Texas, but I was back and forth for the last two. I
Okay.
was back and forth home for the last two, but I'm here though.
Okay. And that's the home front for right now. That's where you at.
Yep. Yep. For sure. For sure.
Okay, okay. So man, you a singer and a songwriter. And you say you've been doing this since the age of 3. I gotta ask, man, how old are
Man, I'm 34 years old, man.
you? Okay, so you've been singing since the age of 3, so you've been in the game for a while. Okay, okay,
For sure.
okay.
So,
Have you done anything like vocal training? Because I understand that your inspiration comes from the church background. So has it just been natural, your voice, or have you had any type of training?
all right. So what y'all hear, like, there's no professional vocal training or nothing like this. It's just over time. Like over the years, you know what I'm saying, constantly singing, taking a break, constantly singing, taking a break. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it started in church though, for sure. Like, shoot, was able when I was able to realize I can hold a note, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get up in front of church. That's what everybody knew me for. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew, like, okay, when it's testimony every time, when he go up there, we know what he finna do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I was telling them, man. Like I can definitely hear the passion in the songs that I've checked out, man. Like you could literally hear that. So that's dope to know that that's natural, and that's just over time. I got to bring out early. Usually I wait for the interesting facts later, but I got to hear about this, man. When I asked my brother what's the interesting fact about him, he shared with me that he used to act in stage plays, and one in particular was where he played Michael Jackson himself in a musical production in pre-K. Man, give me a little insight on that.
All right, man. So, like I said, I've been singing since I was 3. So, I'm a character, man. Anybody that anybody that been on live with me, anybody that knows me, they know like I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm a character. So when I think it was like one day I was just playing around with a Michael Jackson song, and I was just like hee, and I hit the kick or whatever like that.
Yeah,
And the teacher was like, you know what? we got a little music coming up, but we got a little Michael Jackson part in there that we might think you, man. When I mean it, I wish I had a picture. I had the Jerry curl, I had the little curl, whatever, with the suit, with the hat and everything. Man, I came in that thing looking like a smooth criminal, man, on the slick. You know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, that's how that came about, man. Like, and then that led to like doing like stage plays in church, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. I actually, it's crazy. I can go on to share it. I can go on to share it. I actually got hit up by this singer actress, Lanita Harris. She's had roles on certain BET movies. Like what's that BET movie? I want to. It's not Influence. It's the one with Paula Patton in there. Sacrifice. She's in that movie, and she had a couple more roles on TV. Where she hit me up the other day. She wanted me to take a look at a script for a stage play. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. And I did some work with her back when I was doing stuff at the church or whatever like that. And she reached out to me, and it's just like the dates kind of conflicted with something else that I had prior. But it's just like, it just goes to show you, when you make an impression on people, they may not come to you right then, right there. It might be years later, but they gonna remember. You know, if you made a good impression on them, they gonna always remember. You know what? I remember when, Curtis B did this. He was yeah, let me hit him up to see if he still, so yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I had to bring that out, man. So now digging into your actual art itself, man. You have two projects that I've heard personally, and I gotta bring them out, man. The first one from 2020, Life, Living in Forever, Every Day. Bruh, I look, I understand love language is the one that you're pushing, right? But I gotta be biased on the Logic Lounge, brother. I got to know the story behind that album. I'm gonna tell you what hit me. I was listening, doing my homework yesterday, actually, man, and I stumbled on it and I just pressed it. Dude, you had me literally at my pain. From the intro to my pain was like, whoa. So, man, I want to ask, man, what is the science behind that album? Because you speak on a lot of stuff that's personal on that EP, man. Like, I got to know the science behind that. Run me through life.
All right, so Life, Living in Forever, Every Day. All right, so that project came about when I was in a dark place. Like, I was real life in a dark place, man, like for real. And if you listen to it, just maybe certain things I say you can tell. But I was really in a dark place. Like, my stepdad passed away the same, I want to say, yeah, the same year that I dropped that project. My stepdad passed away that year. And before I dropped that project, my stepdad came into my life right when I was getting into the music. I was in a group, you know what I'm saying, back then. You know what I'm saying? When I was in college, I was in the group or whatever, and I was the only singer. The rest of them was rappers. My stepdad supported my music. Even my own mama didn't support what I was doing because she didn't believe in the music that I was doing. But my stepdad supported it, like, to his dying day. Like, he was like, man, you need to get back on the music, man. You know what I'm saying? If I had a voice, like, I'll be using it. You need to get back on the music. So when he passed away, I took it as a sign, because the the people that I felt like I could turn to when he passed away, like the people I felt like I could turn to, they wasn't there. I ain't had nobody to talk to really. You know what I'm saying? Nobody but God and my mom. But at the same time, I was still dealing with, dealing with a lot. I wanted the people that I was there for when they needed me to be there for me, and they wasn't. So the best way I knew how to release that was to write. And that's how I came up with My Pain. And I remember, because I was sitting in the car just like I am now. And I was crying, like, no lie. Man, I know I'm a man, They say men ain't supposed to show emotion, but I'm gonna be real with you. I was crying.
No,
Like
that's
I
good.
cried
Yes, sir.
as I was writing my pain.
Yes,
I
sir.
cried as I was writing my pain. And I did a live video on Facebook and sung it live on Facebook when I wrote it. And you can tell like I shed a couple tears on it. Like that's where that project came from. That's where it really all stemmed from, was from that.
So you did intentionally make that EP personal.
Yep. Yep. Like everything that's in that EP, honestly, if I hadn't been through it, then I know people that's been through it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta take for instance, Thinking About You. It's a song on there called Thinking About You.
Mhm.
I go to the mountain high and I go to the valley low to let you know I'm thinking about. I made that I made that for somebody special in my life to let them know like I was on the road working. I was state to state. Like I'm talking about 1 week I might be in New Jersey, next week I might be in Arizona. I wasn't home a lot. But I made that song so that person that heard it can hear that like even though I'm away, don't think I ain't thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like cross your mind. Like cross your mind on this. Like it's the last track, but that's like one of my favorite tracks. It's like that in my pain. Them my top two favorite tracks off that project. And cross your mind was something personal for me, especially my verse because you know what I'm saying. I was going through a relationship where I didn't feel like she really, you know what I'm saying, she really was there. Or I didn't feel like she really was thinking about me or, you know what I'm saying, while I was gone trying to work and provide, you know what I'm saying? So I made that song like that. Like every, I try to make my songs as relatable as possible to the listeners. So that way I can relate to them and they can feel me more on a deeper level. They can get to know me. They can get to know me more than just Curtis B the artist when they hear my music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And it leads me to the question, and of course, man, I always forget to plug. Yo, shouts out to everybody that came into the live, man. Welcome to Logic Lounge with Fleezy Jones, episode 19, brought to you by Block Legend 7. We are speaking with the R&B sensation, Curtis B, man. And we were speaking about his first project, Life, man. And I was just really picking his brain about the science behind that actual project because, you know, it takes a lot to share certain things in music, man. And it makes me think because you spoke that you were in the group before. When did you decide to become professional with the music?
I let me tell you, when I was in the group, I wanted to be professional when we had a lady by the name of Yolanda to approach us. And like we a new group, you know what I'm saying? We had just dropped our mixtape Ladies Ovation, which is on YouTube. Y'all can go check that out. Tap into the old Curtis B before this Curtis B, you know what I'm saying? But she approached us and she was getting ready to do this show. And if anybody from Jackson or anybody that knows about Jackson, they know most of the concerts gonna go down either at Thalmar Hall or Jackson State or the Coliseum. So she was throwing a concert at Jackson State. She was bringing Yo Gotti and Nicki Minaj, and she wanted us to open up for him. That, that was gonna be like a I guess you could say like a working interview because she wanted to manage us, but she wanted to see us perform live. You know what I'm saying? Because she loved our music, but she just wanted to see us live. That was gonna tell a lot to her. So basically, make a long story short, she got in contact with Nicki Minaj people. She paid a deposit for that. She got in contact with Yo Gotti people. Paid a deposit for him. She, she paid a deposit for Nicki, but it wasn't a manager. It was a scam. So that put a stop on everything. But that was that moment where I realized that things like this happened in the music industry, but at the same time, it motivated me to want to pursue it professionally because she she thinks that we're good enough to actually open up for these people that's already established. You know what I'm saying? So that means a lot. You willing to let us open up for those names? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that means a lot. You know, so that was that moment that really made me want to pursue it professionally.
Okay. Okay. And then you were still in the group. So now I want to transition into how did you become Curtis B, the solo artist?
All right, so the group broke up. We was together for about maybe 2 years, 3 years. Eventually everybody went their own way. You know what I'm saying? Personal issues, life period. You know what I'm saying? We all deal with a lot. So the group broke up. I didn't get back on music until the project that you mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Life, that's when I really got back on the music. So I had took a break because I was trying to figure things out after the group.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do the music. I can be honest and say I was kind of lost at what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the music or whatever like that. So it made me, you know what I'm saying, sit back, and a lot of things happen. I got 2 kids, you know what I'm saying, in the process of, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure the music and everything else out. And shout out to my son too, man. He's finna get ready to graduate high school, by the way, and he's finna get ready to go play D2 football, man. So shout out to my son for sure. Uh, but yeah, that that that's what really made me want to pursue it. After my stepdaddy passed away, though, that what really motivated me to really pursue it as Curtis B, the solo artist, though. Like that's what really made me do it. So I hope that answers your question.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely, man. And like I say, feel free to answer it however. Like I say, I'm interested in the stories behind the talent. Like I say, we know we're in competition with a lot of people that can sing, that can rap, that can do whatever. But the story behind it. So, like I say, I could just feel there's something behind your music. So with that, like we got Curtis B now, and now the Life Project is out. You know what I mean? And now 2 years later, and for those who don't know, if you're not following this man, please follow him and check these projects out. These boys are fire. I'm telling you. So now we got Love Language, right? Now I'm gonna throw my opinion in before I ask this question. Personally, I still hear the struggle, right? But I hear a maturity in that struggle now. Like how I told you, my pain was my song for the Life Project. Believe it or
Mhm.
not, man, now the love language is smoke. Love the album, but my shit, believe it or not, is 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning is my shit. But going back to what I was saying, as far as I hear maturity in love language that I did not hear in life. So can you walk me through what the difference is between the project Life and now the current project that you're pushing, Love Language?
Life, life was more of the dark place that I was in. Everything that I was dealing with when it came to love, relationship, pain, um, losing real ones, all that. You know what I'm saying? Life was that one, but when you cross over to love language, I wanted to tap into more of basically, basically, step into my grown man now. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Los down there in the comments.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the
that's the feature. He's the feat.
yeah,
Yo,
yes,
y'all
yes,
killed that. Yo, absolutely.
yeah.
That is my
That's
shit.
right. But yeah, love language is more like stepping into, okay, I'm adulting. You know what I'm saying? So the adulthood part of you know what I'm saying?
Hold
So
up on
I
us.
feel like that's oh okay, we good.
Yeah, we back now.
Uh, but yeah, that's basically the difference between love language and life though. Like it's just the maturity and the growth. Like people don't understand that as time passes, you're supposed to grow as that time passes. You know what I'm saying? Like each year you're supposed to get better. You're supposed to develop more. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to mature. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case for everybody, but that's what I was telling my homeboy. I was like, man, honestly, like you supposed to hear growth in your music. Each project that you drop, each song that you drop, you're supposed to go back, listen to the you're supposed to be able to go back and listen to the old stuff, and then when you listen to now, you can hear the growth. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you recognizing, you know what I'm saying, the growth and maturity as far as the difference between life and love language now.
And shouts out to that cover, by the way, man. It's a slick cover. I like how you did love and all the different languages like that, like something dealing with love on that cover. It's simple and complex at the same time, and I'm all about brain teasers. So yeah, that's definitely dope. But yeah, man, it it's for those who are connoisseurs and lovers of music, you could definitely hear the difference in the two projects. You know what I mean? Like with love language, I could still hear that pain that I heard in life, just not as much. You know what I mean? It's like I'm dealing with it now. It is what it is. These are the cards that were dealt. I'm gonna continue to live life. So and I definitely can't wait to see how it blows, bro, because it's on its way. Um, I'd like to get into a deeper subject if I can with you, brother. And the reason I'm going to ask you this question is because I deal with it myself. Being is that you're on your way to the limelight. You've already had a taste of this. Get what I'm saying? And then you know, because like you say, your brush and shoulders that you know that you met in the past that are coming back. You got things you're about to be in the limelight. Now, I don't know if anyone knows this. I deal with, and I always mess this up, hyperpigmentation. You look, I put cream on my face that I have to deal with, as well as being a big guy with the skin condition, brother. How do you deal with being an artist and having that, like as far as the eyes, judgments, things like that? Have you ran into anything like that? And if so, how does Curtis deal with things like that?
Um, it took me a while to accept my skin condition, um, because I didn't understand. For years. I was confused. I didn't understand why. I would go to the doctor, get cream from the doctor, and the cream would actually burn. Like when I take a shower, the cream would burn. Like cause I do a lot of outside work, so the cream would burn being out in the sun and everything. So it just got to a point after all that, like I just accepted it. Like I just dealt with it, and that's when I started. I would just walk into maybe getting something to eat, or just walk in the grocery store and, oh, I like your skin. I love your skin. You know what I'm saying? Like people people actually, you know what I'm saying, like my skin. And I like the skin that I'm in. I love the skin I'm in. So if I love the skin I'm in, I'm just hoping you can love the skin I'm in too. You know what I'm saying? Like I accepted it because I talk shit about my own skin. You know what I'm saying? I say all the time, like shit, I get pulled over by the police, they'll be confused. They don't know whether to give me a ticket or to let me go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, I clown on my own self, man.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in my skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with it because I feel like if you listen to love language, what they say, you will hear a part in there where I say, past the heartbroken pain now. Feel like I can't stand, but I know I stand out. Don't know how much more I can stand now. So like that line was more to my skin because I stand out with this skin. Like, believe it or not, like it's a community of us, you know what I'm saying, with this skin condition. So I just want to I just realized like I just have to accept it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not gonna try to get my skin to change back to whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is what makes me different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I accept it.
That's what's up, man. And I wanted to bring that out and thank you for sharing that with me, brother, because I wanted to bring that out because I truly believe there's always somebody that is going through something similar and needed to hear that. Because, like I say, as a big guy and also as a person that has conditions as well, the eyes are already on and we have to still walk through that. So it was so important that your answer was acceptance because, brother, the way you move to perform, even the one I use for the promo, man, you are comfortable and you and that boy grew. I'm in that grooving with you, fam. You know what I'm saying? That absolutely means something. So that's a dope, answer, man. And it makes me want to ask this next question. And of course, man, I always forget to plug. Thank you, everybody that's in the live, man. Welcome to the Logic Lounge with your boy Fleezy Jones. This is episode 19, brought to you by Block Legend 7. Speaking with the great Curtis B, man. He dropping some jewels on his journey and how he's got to where he is now and where he's on his way to. Now, dealing with that, man, speaking of the struggle and you having to accept your condition, man, what advice would you give to somebody in a similar situation? How would you tell them to get through it?
To be honest, I mean, just be you. Like my thing is this: it's only so long that you can try to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Be something that you're not. It's only so long before it gets found out. You know what I'm saying? That's not you. So just be yourself. Accept who you are. Accept flaws and all. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna love you. Trust me. I look, I've been through it.
Yeah.
Relationships, all that. Like, ain't everybody's not gonna love you, but you have to love you. Love self before anybody else.
Yeah.
Love self before anybody else.
Because you can't love nobody else if they don't love you. That's right.
Can't nobody love you like you love you.
Facts. Facts.
So, hey, look, that's the advice I can give to you. Like, just be yourself and love yourself.
Love it, brother. I love it. So, man, going back, man, I still want to speak on the struggles of it. You mentioned, man, that you didn't have support from people that you honestly should have had support from. One you mentioned was your mother, man. How did you get through that and still push and continue to show your talent when foundation didn't support? What was that like for you, brother?
Honestly, okay, well, my mom, well, what we have to understand, what I had to understand is my mom was an evangelist. She's an evangelist.
Okay.
So, of course, she didn't agree with my style of music. You know what I'm saying? And what I did, I just felt like, look, I have to be my own man at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And so my mom can't live this life for me, can't do this for me. So I have to do what makes me happy. And that honestly, like, whether it's gospel music, whether it's whether it's R&B, whether it's pop, whether it's soul, whether it's blues, whatever. If it makes me happy, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what makes me happy. I can't I can't make nobody support me. I can't make nobody love it. Now my mom has come around to the point where she's seen now that, okay, look, he gonna do it, and he's getting a nice following and nice feedback off of it. So, hey, I might as well just go on and just, it's my son. I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
support you in anything that you do. So yeah, that's I just I just had to do what makes me happy. Because see, I don't mean to have my answer so long, but I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, bro.
Where we mess up at is trying to please everybody else. And the reason why I keep saying about self is because I went through it trying to please a motherfucker that wasn't worth pleasing, that doesn't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? So why am I steady trying to please people or things that doesn't appreciate me?
That's right.
So I gotta look out for self. You have to, like, loving on yourself. That's mental health. That's all that comes all into that. You have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you won't be able to accept nothing from nobody else. Like, just point blank, period. You got to be able. It it's all about self. You have to put yourself first, just to make sure you're okay, because everybody's not going to put you first. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
So, with that, brother, leads me to my next question. When it comes to the message that Curtis B is sending in his music, what is that message?
and it's so many messages in my music, man. Basically, with my music messages, it's okay whether you fall, whether you fall in love, whether you whether you going through pain. It's gonna be okay. You just have to release it. Find find a way to release it for you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to help you find that way to release it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really my message. Is my message in my music is just that it's okay. Like, I want to be able to be a voice for some people that don't feel like they can voice their opinions or voice, what I'm saying, what they think, what I'm saying, on things. You know what I'm saying? I used to be that person. So I know. Used to hold a lot of stuff in, holding back my feelings, biting my tongue. Nah, I ain't finna do that. No holds bars. I'm finna let it go.
Yeah.
You can agree with it or you cannot agree with it. But my message is just to let you know it's okay. Release. That's the only way you're gonna heal. That's the only way you're gonna get better. You gotta release. And that's what I'm doing when it comes to my music. That's what I'm doing. I'm releasing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a story of my life, or, what I'm saying, somebody else that I know, I'm releasing though. You know what I'm saying? Giving a voice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Takes a lot, man. I have to make mention that is a different type of strength because you, you and like I say, man, you share so much in the music that leaves judgment, that leaves, haters, of course, that comes with the territory. And to be able to do it and still be able to entertain with such a deep message is what is it gets my attention every single time. Like, because it's a deep message. It's a different vibe to every song that I've heard. And like I say, I'm just scratching the surface. I've yet to even hear everything that you have out here for us to hear. So now, man, we got love language out, man. What's next? What is the next mission for Curtis B as far as the career goes?
My next mission is work with artists that's willing to work with me, whether it's gospel. Actually, oh, by the way, I don't want to spill it, but I'm just gonna say this: gospel on the way.
Okay, that's what we
Gospel on
here
the way.
for. Talk about it.
Gospel on the way. Just
Okay,
know that gospel is on the way. I'm not gonna say whether it's gonna be a project from me, a single or whatever. Gospel on the way though.
okay,
That's that's what's that's what's gonna be next for me. And like I said, working with um working with different artists, even writing. That's what I want next for me. Writing too. Like I feel like my pen is I can hear the growth in my writing. And I feel like my pen is getting nothing but better. You know what I'm saying? And so that's that's an avenue I want to take too. That's what I want next for me too is right. So
okay.
yeah.
Have you ghost written at all?
Yes, y'all know Naomi with two M's. She hasn't
Oh,
released
ma'am.
the song yet, but it's gonna be on the mixtape. I forgot the title of it, but I co-wrote on the song that she's gonna release on her mixtape, and y'all will hear it soon as she drop it. Y'all will hear it soon as she drop it. So that's one artist that I've actually worked with, and I appreciate Two M's. I had to tell her all the time. I appreciate it because she gave me my first opportunity to actually write for an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like literally write for an artist. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my girl Two M's, man. For sure. Y'all follow her for real.
Oh
She
yeah.
next up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yo, that's a you hear first type of thing, man. Look, I love it for the simple fact, man. Like I say, it all goes back to Block for me because he brings people together absolutely just in a just a different way. So to even hear that, I had no idea because I speak with Double M as well. We got some things in the work as well. And to hear that on the interview, like I was not even prepared for that. That always, man. Shouts out to Block Legend 7, man. This man, the networking, the networking is crazy. I can't wait to hear this project because now I'm gonna be listening with different ears. Because like I say, brother, you have a unique style, in my opinion. So I want to see if I'll be able to actually hear that, to actually hear that, man. So you spoke of collaborations, man. You say you're just down to do collaborations pretty much with anybody that's down to do collaborations with you. So how do they go about doing that, man? Do they DM you, or how do they go about getting that Curtis V as far as that goes?
All right, so all you gotta do is just hit the DM. I see it, you know what I'm saying, and we could just take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's where that's where the next step of business take place as far as like when it comes to collab and anything. Just hit the DM.
Okay. Any upcoming events, man? Any upcoming shows? The pushing the love
I
language.
got
What
a
are we doing?
I got a show I got a show in New York the week of April the week of April 10th, and it's the week of April 10th for sure. Um, Dave Summit, the same guy that's affiliated with South by Southwest that they just had. He the crazy thing is, shout out to Flip the Promoter. I got connected with him because of Flip the Promoter. Was in a live one night. He was doing a music review. It was his live, and told just send in music or whatever like that, and sent it in. You know, next thing you know, I get an email out to him playing my music. It was like, look, you know what I'm saying? I need you out here in New York. You know what I'm saying? April 10th. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. I need you to come perform at least one song. You know,
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. Also I'm trying to set up a couple more interviews too.
Okay.
Um, of course, more music, more collaborations. I actually got a couple of collabs I have to work on. I'm gonna be working on them in the next week or so. Got a couple features, and let me see more videos too. I'm gonna give y'all a couple videos. I'm gonna actually give the listeners an opportunity and a chance to actually vote on what one of my videos would be, because I'm trying to drop at least 2 to 3 videos off the album. You know what I'm saying? And so that's gonna be the next thing too, and just to stay active. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay growing. You know what I'm saying? Growing my artistry. You know what I'm saying? Growing as a person, as a man, as a human being. You know what I'm saying? So, and just giving back, helping as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yep.
So with that, man, because I definitely have to have time allotted for you to give me some exclusive vocals of Curtis B on the lounge, man, because I just gotta have it, man. I gotta be biased on that again, man. But I always ask my guests this, man. When it comes down to Curtis B and all the things that you're doing, what is your absolute end goal when it's all said and done?
To be able to have the music provide a better life. That's my end goal. Like, and have it to and have my music to relate to the people, to the listeners, to make relatable music. The end goal is to make relatable music to the listeners and to have it to the point where it creates a better life, not just for me, but for others. And then
Okay.
when I mean create a better life, I mean everything, not just financially, like everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And also, man, I'm gonna throw in there something for you if you didn't think therapy. You speak lot about mental awareness, brother. Like a lot of people depend on therapists, they depend on medicines to help them, and you got to give yourself the roses, man. You actually use music as a form of therapy, and that's powerful. That's powerful. So for your answer to be that, you really just looking to make somebody else's day in your music and sharing your story, and to know that you can make money from that, and that's never once been your answer. Like that's just me paying attention to you just from this interview. Not once did you make it about, I'm trying to get a bag. I'm trying to, man, I just want to share. And that's what I look at when it comes to things that even I do. It's something that's amazing that you can make money off of. But really, I'm happy that somebody is willing to listen to something that I want to share. So, man, kudos to you on that, brother. I'm definitely looking forward to other projects you got coming, man. And I want to see how far this love language is going to go, man, because it is definitely a banger. But yeah, that's the next one, man. Go ahead and get that water in, because I know you got something for me, man. I know you got something for me. I know you got something that ain't been heard you willing to release, or maybe something from the throwback you willing to throw, man. I need you to woo my people in the live right now, man. For those who don't know
All right,
about Curtis B.
for sure, for sure. All right, so this one right here. Uh, I'm trying to see which one I want to
Man,
give.
take
How
your
many?
time, bro.
How many can I do?
Man, you could listen, brother. I usually wrap this show up around 56 after. We at 49 right now. Rock this bitch, brother. I got to have you do your
All
thing.
right, so the first one I'm gonna give y'all real quick is Nights Like This. This is one of my faves off of Love Language. Um, so I hope y'all enjoy it.
All right, I'm going on mute.
Call you my Alicia, 'cause like a keys, you got me falling. Let the 12 play, 'cause I hear your body calling. Now I'm your soldier attention. You know I'm a falling. Oh and I know your body ain't no game, but you a stack deck and you know that I'm all in. Yeah, 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 never knew nights before, tonight's like these. Anything is possible, me, you, and him. Never knew nights before, tonight's like these. Anything is possible, me, you, and him. Yeah. Never knew, never knew nights like this. Yeah. Yeah. So that one was entitled Nights Like This. It's on Love Language. The album link is in my bio. Let me see what else I can give y'all. Trying to see another one I can give y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give y'all
yeah.
a try. I'm gonna give y'all I Tried. This is also on Love Language, the album.
Going on mute.
My trust is fucked up. That's why I shown the love. I've been torn into pieces, man. I can't believe this. Viewers that I trust and love are standing leaving. No saying, man, but it feels like I'm dreaming. Life ain't no sitcom that you feel like I seen it. Love and loyalty, something to know the real meaning. Mad about your come up, excited about your downfall. Like a wrist with no watch, I ain't got time to be around y'all. I tried. These niggas, they lie. And these women, they slide. I wanna trust, yeah, I tried. I tried. These niggas, they lie. And these women, they slide. I wanna trust, yeah, I tried. Hey, yeah, so that one was entitled I Tried. That's on Love Language. The album link is in my bio. And I see a request from Block in the comments
I just
right
finna
now.
say, yeah, man. Hey, man, go for it, bro. We still got it. Keep it going. I want them to know who Curtis B is, brother.
This one is entitled Don't Play With Me. It's on Love Language, the album. The visual is out on YouTube. Curtis B with the period behind the B, Don't Play With Me. I actually shot the visual out in Dallas, as a matter of fact. But this one is entitled Don't Play With Me. Taking shots, ain't talking pictures. Yeah, I'm tipsy, but my vision never been more clear. They ran on my downfall, that's what they figured for. Just trying to be legendary, refly figure four. Cause off the top rope, she know exactly how I'm coming. She just wonder when I'm coming, yeah, that's my Wonder Woman. But when I get to turn that iPhone off, cause your Apple got my eye, and I'm trying to get some FaceTime. Turn around face down, no face, no case now. But when we get done, she know I got to head on now. Cause I remember them Walmart starter days. Went from starter to champion, chasing Hall of Fame. No, he is not the same. You a player, I coach the game. But I'm clutch like Bron in the full court on that breakaway. You don't understand me. I'm like that backboard shot. I'm the one you bank on. But I keep my arm on this hammer because this hate's strong. That's why I stay in my lane. I stay out the way, doing my thing. I stay in my lane. I stay out the way. And I suggest you do the same thing. Cause ain't no question. Yeah, you know I got it. I see them devils working. I'm too blessed to stop it. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's Don't Play With Me. That's out on all platforms, man. Video out on YouTube. It's on the album Love Language, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my pen go crazy. My pen go
Bruh.
crazy. I don't mean to sound cocky. I feel like it's more confidence than anything. My pen go crazy. Did y'all hear what I said?
The
They praying
Ric
on my
Flair line.
downfall. They praying on my downfall. What they figure for? Just trying to be legendary. Ric Flair figure four. Cause off the top rope, she know exactly how I'm coming. You just wonder when I'm coming. Yeah, that's my Wonder Woman. But when I get that turn that iPhone off, cause your apple got my eye and I'm trying to get some FaceTime. Turn around face down. No face, no case now. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, man. Look, I don't play no games when it comes to my pen. Like it just come out like that. My homeboy tell me, he said, man, you might as well be a rapper, bro. He said, you might as well be a rapper. I said, nah, that's just the way it come out, man. I can't help that. For real.
And listen, salute, 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 salute. That is how every child, man. That is how you end the show. That is how you end the fucking show. Shouts out to Block for the suggestion, yo. That is, listen, I'm a wrestling fan, so for you to have pointed that out, that's what hit me. You don't get that
Appreciate you helping
too often.
me.
You know what I mean? The singers that got punchlines. Don't get me wrong, the writers are great, but that was a whole punchline. That was definitely like a bar, brother. I gotta thank you for coming to the lounge today, man. Like I say, this was a long time coming. I'm glad we were finally able to do it and we were able to vibe out and get to hear your story. Thank you for sharing with me, brother. Man, any final words you want to say to the people, man, before we get up out of here, bro?
Hey, look, all I gotta say is this: love yourself before you love anybody else. That's the only way you're going to really understand how somebody's supposed to love you. Always remember that. And find a way to release whatever it is you're going through. Find a positive way to release. Look, I am Curtis B. Look, I appreciate Fleezy Jones, Block Legend 7. I appreciate the Logic Lounge for having me. Uh, first interview of 2023, and I feel like it went amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I I really want to come back. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
The
Like
door is open, brother. Once I open the door is open, brother. The door is open.
I might have to bring somebody with me next time I come. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
we gonna
Like,
want to know what happened. Once my people know, man, we want to know what happened. So absolutely, it's gotta happen. It's definitely gotta happen.
shout out to everybody that came in the live, all my loyal followers, everybody. I know we gotta go. I know the show over with, but I just want to make sure I thank everybody that tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Like no lie. This is Curtis B telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all for that. For sure. Keep tapping in with me. More music to come. More. Look, the sky's the limit. And I ain't finna, hey, look, I ain't even finna let that hold me. I'm trying to go past that. So for sure. I
Man,
appreciate you again, man. Peace, blessings, and love to everybody, man.
peace, like I say, brother, and I'm gonna end it like I always do. Hey, living off good instinct counts, so always keep your logic. Y'all be peaceful till we meet again. We out.